Okay, so this is the Sonoff SV. This is the safe voltage version, and I'm gonna open it. We are going to use this to open up our garage. So we're gonna attach this to the garage opener. We selected the SV version because we are going to turn this to isolated mode, which means that the output, these two contact right here, instead of going to deliver voltage from here to here, from the top to the top one and the bottom one to the bottom one, this relay is going to be used isolated or as a dry contact, which means that it's not going to deliver any voltage. It's just going to short out these two contacts right here. So when the switch is in on position, it's going to make a connection between these two, this and this, between these two contacts right here. So we're gonna solder a wire that is going to come out here and here, and we're gonna hook that up to the garage opener. There will be some modification that we need to do to the Sonoff SV, because by default, the way that it comes in, it doesn't do dry contact or isolated mode. We have to remove these two resistor here, which is basically, let me point out more closely. So this particular resistor right here and this particular resistor here, they both need to be removed. And we are going to power the Sonoff SV from these two terminals right here. And I'm gonna be using a cheap spare adapter that I have laying around. So this is a 12 volt DC 1 amp, which is way plenty. I think this Sonoff SV only takes about 4 to 6 watt of power. And as you can see here, it can do, I don't know if you can see it, very, very small. It says it can do 5 to 24 volt between these two pins right here. The top one is the positive, the bottom one is the negative. So we're gonna create the connector to plug into the power adapter, remove these two resistors, turn this thing into a isolated mode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention also, for isolated mode, we need to short these two terminals here. We're gonna put a jumper that permanently will short out these two, and then we'll solder it to make it permanent. Okay, so I made a pretty basic connection here for my power adapter, and I have this 2-pin power connector that is perfect to go on to here. I got this from a computer that I don't use anymore. This goes into the case, and I take spare parts of it. So we're just gonna plug this in right here. Like, oops, sorry, the other way. Positive, which is red, goes on top, just like that. And I'm gonna power it up. Okay, so this is now powered up. As you can see, the LED starts blinking almost immediately, like within 2 seconds. So if it doesn't blink, that means you probably don't have the power correctly. Okay, like I said again, I'm using 12 volt, but you can use anywhere between 5 to 24 volt, which is really good for Sonoff, so that it's pretty flexible. Okay, so I'm going to remove the this resistor right here. So I just take a flathead, very small screwdriver, and kind of just, you're really actually just destroying it, but you don't want to destroy anything else. So just make sure that you're just trying to remove, there you go. See that? It just came off. That particular resistor, and then this one right here. So this is much easier when you have a very, very small screwdriver. And there you go. Just rub it here for a little bit to make sure that it's really not making contact. Okay, so I have a piece of wire. This is just, you can use a paper clip, cut it. just a very small piece of wire to make sure that you can actually go inside these holes. So mine just goes in just like that, and I'm gonna bend it on the other side. Try to bend it to the direction of the circuit path so that it's easier to solder later on, just like that. Okay, now, so this is the soldering part. This should be pretty easy because all you do is just make contact and just melt the solder right there. There you go, one, and then the other one. And two, just like that.